and welcome back to Kester's Forest. Now this week we've got a short video because I'm very excited to have received a package in the mail, which was a game I ordered about 15 months ago, and I've been waiting ever since for it to get here, and I'm really excited to take a look at it, unbox it and show you what it is. So with no further ado, let's take a look. Now, carefully opening the packaging, you can see it's taken a bit of a knock there. I hope it's okay, but what's this? A clue perhaps as to what might be inside. Now luckily, straight away it looks like this is very well packaged, so the odds of this being damaged are quite small, but let's take it out and see what we got. Yes, of course it is. It's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game Complete Edition. In fact, this isn't just the Complete Edition, this is the KO Edition, the big boy. So let's take this cellophane off and see exactly what we got. Now, right off the bat, you can tell this is quality packaging. This is the Sex Bob-omb symbol there, and this inside what looks to be a briefcase is a real briefcase. It's nicely made, very solid, nice handle there, so quite keen to find out exactly what we got. Again, another Sex Bob-omb symbol on the front there, and a little warning with a battery pull tab. So let's remove that and see why we have that in the first place. But before we open it, let's just take one quick look around this and see how well it's made. And you can see that this is a really sturdy and an actual briefcase with rivets and some kind of faux leather there and metal and proper clips. So this is going to keep the game safe at the very least. Well, I thought I'd just let it speak for itself there. That was absolutely amazing. I'm sure you'll agree. I've never seen anything quite that cool before. But let's have a look inside and see what else we got. Drumsticks from Kim, and these have got sort of a laser-etched animation across there, a bit like a flick book. So if you scroll along, you've got the band members pulling some moves. And here's the game itself. It's thicker, but this is kind of like a pseudo Mega Drive box, I guess, or a Genesis box. And the artwork here, for me at least, is very reminiscent of sort of Sonic the Hedgehog. I think that's what they were going for. And then we've got this Complete Edition book, which we'll have a look at in a moment, with the Sex Bob-omb stenciled on the front there, and some stickers. Got to have some stickers. And a Scott Pilgrim pin badge. This is Scott as he is on the map when you're sort of scrolling around looking for the levels. And some collectible cards here. I'll have a look at those again in a little while. And some pics with some Sex Bob-omb logos printed on the front there. And the soundtrack, the Anamanaguchi soundtrack on cassette, of course. Absolutely incredible soundtrack. If you haven't heard it, you've got to check it out. So let's have a look inside the game itself. Defeat the League of Evil X's. As I say, this has got a kind of Sonic the Hedgehog feel to it. I'm keen to look inside the book and see if that is the case. Now that's just a slipcase. Inside is the actual box itself, and look at that artwork. Absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, it's kind of like a Mega Drive game, but it's a bit thicker than that, and even on the spine, the artwork, just incredible. I mean, the attention to detail here is second to none. But what's this? It's the actual game itself, which is in a case, inside a slipcase, which of course is in a suitcase, which is in a slipcase. And the soundtrack again on CD this time, probably a little bit more useful. I do have a tape player actually, but I will probably be using the CD. I've also ordered the soundtrack on vinyl as well. It just hasn't got here yet, and well, it's not here yet. Some more stickers, and this is really cool. I knew this was coming. This is the game map itself, but printed out as a map. And it's exactly the same as it is inside the game, and you can see in the bottom left here Scott going around. Obviously it's not animated, but like you can see that this is one-to-one exactly what the map looks like without the animated sprites, of course. I might get the pin badge out later and move it around the map because I'm cool. So another look at the limited run card that you get with the game, as you get with all limited run games. And here are the 7 evil X's, Gideon Graves, and the Katayanagi twins. Roxy Richter, Todd Ingram, Vegan, Lucas Lee, and Matthew Patel. Matthew, kind of my favourite actually, because of I just liked his pirate costume, because pirates are in. And this is the book with an interview with Limited Run Games, and you've got artwork from the game here, and maybe a little bit of an explanation about whether this was Sonic the Hedgehog inspired or not. I think Brian Lee O'Malley did quite a lot for the game and contributed a fair bit of the artwork himself, because the artwork is so vital, being based on a comic. So that's everything inside the box, but I think, really, just to finish this video off, we really do need to take a look at the game itself, just to remind ourselves how cool it is. Now, unfortunately, that's probably all I can allow myself there in terms of music before I get a copyright strike, so just put something else on instead. But let's have a quick look at the gameplay of the absolutely classic game Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game Complete Edition. And like all good beat-em-ups, you can pick up objects to beat your opponents to death with, and this game, rather than just being a beat-em-up, has some RPG elements too, so you can go into shops and stock up on health items, which can then level you up basically, and I'm pretty much maxed out at this point, having played the game for a while. But then, also, one of the other things that's really cool about this is how much it mirrors the comics and the film, and here I am in the Subspace Highway, where you can fight pigs and collect even more money to spend in the shops. And all good beat-em-ups have boss fights, and Matthew Patel is the first boss of the game, and one of my favourite characters from the game. Now I'm quite leveled up because I've drunk a lot of coffee at this point, and I'm going to take out Matthew Patel pretty handily. So sorry Matthew, please can I have some coins? So there we have it. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game KO edition. What do you think? I mean, come on. It's amazing, isn't it? I've been waiting over 10 years for this to come out physically. When that got deleted off the PlayStation and the Microsoft stores, I really thought that was it. We were never going to get a physical copy. And for years, that really is what everyone thought. Because of the rights and the licensing issues, it just seemed like it was never going to happen. The fans kept asking, and eventually we got what we wanted, and we really got the perfect version of it, the ultimate edition, if you like. It's got everything you need, and that game really did deserve it, because the music, the characters, the artwork, Everything about that game is absolutely fantastic, and I think that this version really does it justice. So what do you think? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time on Kester's Forest.